All right, everybody, we are back. Now, unfortunately, we were literally just streaming this, and I don't know why this happened, but the capture card literally just crashed. And literally, just the capture card decided to just crash. So, yep, we're back again with Star Wars: Knights of the Republic. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna call this part 2.1 because technically we're still in part 2. So the last stream was about 25 minutes. So we'll stream this for probably about an hour and a half. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I think the only reason that could have happened is because I skipped too much dialogue and this is an old game. And stuff like that can happen sometimes, which is really, really annoying. Which is the reason why I'm not streaming this on PC, because I kept getting an issue where the screen kept freezing on PC. Now this is the only game this is it happens on. I can literally play any other game on my entire computer. No crashes at all. Nothing at all. Nothing now. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at this. Oh my god, what the fuck is this quality? Why is YouTube rendering this at 144p? Okay. That's 1080p, that's fine. So hopefully, and I'm a complete noob when it comes to streams clashing. Like when a stream clashes, I don't actually know how the fuck you restart a stream in Streamlabs OBS if a stream clashes, because when I close down OBS, right, it just says it gives me it just says go live. That's all it says. I don't know what I'm meant to click to restart a stream to if I close OBS. I should have looked it up, but truth be told, it should just be a simple option. I didn't want to stream on normal OBS because my normal OBS is not actually set up for streaming. Set up for making videos. So we're back anyway. Regardless, we're back. In fact, before we actually get into any gameplay, I'm going to put a link in the description for that. Yeah, because I didn't get a chance to do it. So don't mind the interruption. We're going to have to just fix this really quick. Oh, there you go. Now I dropped my fucking controller. Today's a good Saturday. Today's a great game, man. Today's a great day. I'm already fucking breaking everything and the stream already messes up. Today's an amazing day. Yeah, today's a good start. Why does that quality look so bad? Oh, it fixes itself. That's really weird. It starts like that. Then it fixes itself. That's so weird. Regardless, I'm going to put a link in the description. I'll put it in the chat. Reason... It's gold. Oh. That's fucking... OBS crashed in the capture card. Fucking technical issues, capture card, which has never happened before. Ever. I mean, it never... I'll copy that link. First right, so we'll do that. Right. Paste that. I fucking hate that, man. YouTube decided to crash. Oh, that's so annoying, man. It always happens when I get legit viewers, honestly. They were probably actually legit people and they just got pissed off because the fucking streamline crashed. They probably disliked the video, let's be honest. But it's not my fault. Okay, so now we'll copy the link of this stream, right? Sorry chat, I'm having to do this while streaming. I normally don't like to do this stuff while streaming. And the comment section's not been updated yet. No, this is the first stream I'm watching, duh. Okay, mate, I'm now you OBS is all over the place. OBS crashed. So we did skip a little bit of dialogue, but hopefully the game audio was still coming through, but that's only a side mission, so I guess it's not an essential part of the story. If it was an essential part of the story, I'd have to go back to save. To be honest, I probably could have gone back and saved. Just redid it. Too late now. And so here, no. It's an old game, so probably that's why the capture card crashed. I don't know. These games have always been kind of funny when it comes to streaming these old games. Like, I think it's whatever they did. The engine doesn't like OBS software or something like that, or streaming software. I don't know why. This is the only game I've ever played in the channel that does not like OBS software. It's the only game I've ever played. I've played it. What's the oldest game I actually ever played on the channel? It's one of the oldest games I've actually played on the channel. I'm trying to think what's older than this. can't think of the top of my head. So hopefully we can. Hopefully when we get Night Zero with Bullocks 2, since that's actually got a patch in PC, it actually works perfectly fine on PC. But regardless, I knew we might have got it. So Crasher Card crashed on OBS at the end. So here is part 2.1. So we'll put that right. Put that as a title, right? Chat, we'll make it up. We'll make it up. I'll stream like an extra 10 minutes. Stream crashed at end. So we'll do that, right? Read description. Read top comment. We'll put that right. We'll put that in the title, right? We'll say pin comment actually. I'll pin that comment. Just to tell people about that stream. Right, then we'll pin that comment. Okay. Right, so that's done. So that part is pinned, so I've pinned the comment in it. So hopefully the game doesn't OBS does not crash again. As I said, this is the only ever game that OBS has decided to crash when we've been on Steam software. So now, what will I do? What will I do? Change the title of this one. No, I thought I'll just keep it the same. Then we'll continue. So the only bit of dialogue you did miss, if anybody is joining, is really the bit of, like the game you couldn't see in the game was like the dance bit, which they've completely actually disappeared now. The NPCs have actually disappeared. That's strange, but regardless, doesn't matter. Fuck them. That's not a essential part of the story. Okay. 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 Okay, take a bit. So we already got a few of the bounties already, actually, in our own time going here. Right.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that. As long as we... Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work...
Okay, simple enough. So we still got to kill her. Yeah. You know what I could have done? No, that would have worked. Okay. But this was the guy at the arena. Yeah. Okay. So we know where we're going. Alright, let's see. Yeah. You got some market development and business. Okay. Excellent. We can find out. You can't get. Okay, so great. The exchange is like only mentioned in these two games. They kind of mentioned in the Old Republic, but not really. Let's see the numbers of the most high tags is just common knowledge. So you can name one big into it. Okay. So, never mind. Okay. It's done. So if the game glitches out again, I'm going to do a little bit of research, do a small bit of research, and I'll be seeing how to restart stream, because I typed it up in Google, and I couldn't find anything, unfortunately. So we were just in here, jeez. Some of the bits in there, I will give Coulter one a little bit. I will give Coulter Night Silver Republic one a little bit of criticize. Okay, jeez, feels like I'm going around in a circle. So that's 6 bit. Okay, it must be here. Yeah, it's here. The render distance on this game is absolutely freaking horrible in the Xbox version. Jeez, it's not that bad in the PC version. In fact, it is a wee bit bad in PC, but you can see more than freaking 2 yards ahead of you.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. I don't know you're a Vulcan spy sent to kill Gad on Thank. Maybe so. But this tour is locked, and it's going to stay that way until I'm satisfied you're no threat to Gaddon or the hidden backs. A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gaddon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden backs open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcan gang war, Gaddon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now. Well, we do need all the help we can get.
Sometimes
And you don't look like you're with the Vultures or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gaddon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gaddon if you want. Just remember to be on your...
So I'm getting completely watched. Let's talk to the hidden backs, because they're a bit more respectful than back watchers. You actually make a negotiation with back watchers, but...
Rundi Hadonga Kuhungabi. Wana Kunbes.
Okay. Maybe she's not really... Yeah, they just have the same dialogue.
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gaddon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gaddon. Breshik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gaddon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything, and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Like you'd say that.
You can speak to Gaddon.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Breshik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more
Why is he talking like that?
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Breshik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. Escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gaddon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion.
But then he sees with the clear gang on them.
No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it can do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila is just a
Right,
Republic
let's do that
officer.
again.
That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulgar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? When we can't fight all the gangs?
Yeah, that's just how you talk to people. Look the other way.
Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Vex this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her. She and her Wookiee friend Zalba are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Okay.
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
Okay, fine.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars...
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see,
Come on, mate. What's
I
I meant to
lost
say?
my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Vex and the Vulkars. When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Vex, and let Brejik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brejik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brejik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang. Brejik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gaddon. Brejik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Vex against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brejik won't rest until I am dead and the Vex are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal. Your time would probably... A foreign army invading the Sith have...
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would...
Yeah, we've heard this
So far,
before.
the Sith have stayed out of... Your time would... When I lost my sight...
Okay, we've heard this
but with
before.
my ocular implants, I can still see well
We're
enough
probably
to
not
be in a
trying to
rage.
skip
He
this
left to
too
join our
fast.
arch rivals, the Black Vulkars. Brejik is a proud man. My decision...
Don't fool yourself, Gaddon.
Okay, we've heard this before.
I know you're right. Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those.
Excuse me. So we gotta get to the Undercity, but we lost something. We'll just look up. Got a lot of the dialogue changes when you wear the surf uniform, which is kind of interesting. No, a lot of games don't do that. Okay, let's save the game first before we just wait and save the game and yeah. This is a bot lane. We need to just upgrade the strength. Like, we can't hit. I'm literally getting carried.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kuno ba mulirachi kun. Tongna bun shanyunyan. Kabawol pa mulchi kamana. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tungking ba nunotek. Tupling chatukune. Mulirabes.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Tony Pudu. Rana no brata tuntno. Sercha. Ichua benki. Wapama wama mulira. Gechun tu bashak. No pule muliraji. Johnny tun. Turji chiwi itato. Bona ora dicek. Ala Boris Limuanga kun disching.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I'm gonna get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Okay.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gavin keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down. I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Okay.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chura muri ra. Tangi pama jikona. Tonki pa nonku nektabog. Chio kaku. Kimba muri ra tuanaji. Kuyami juski chikanai. Upa baska duana chichopa muska. Chiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Here's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
Kasronki to pasemo. Ki itakanki kana kilikon. Kimba muri ra tuanaji. Kimba no kunikset babog.
That's the plan.
Thank you again. Alright, fine. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's a mine there. And let's see if we can recover the mine. Nice, I'm skilled enough. They'll come in useful later. You use the mines to cheese certain things in these games. Here's some nice cheese, certainly boss fights as well in this game. No, 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 don't worry. Ah, shit, I don't want to do that. Okay, so he's got a level up. Let's see, so what does Castle rest at? So, the skills are all kind of pointless to be completely honest with you. He kind of sucks at everything actually, apart from 3 injury. Yeah, sure. Okay. Feats, so you can wear heavy armor, which is useful, I suppose. Let's just upgrade these attacks. So his pistons are maxed then. We'll upgrade the heavy shot. Accept.
What?
Yeah, energy shields could actually be useful actually. Because this will make the arena fight a lot easier. I reckon what we should do is level up as much as possible. Yeah, as much as possible when we do the arena. We'll probably do the arena before the set page. Yeah. It's just one of them. No. That's what Quarter 2 actually does do a wee bit better. Like when you open a crate, it actually says it's been opened. This game unfortunately doesn't. Okay. Easy enough. Okay. Right, it's probably a code of some sort we got to sort out. I'd imagine. Feels like the game crashes. Is there a bird that hasn't just there is one and then there's just alright. Okay, guess the password. What name is your pet? I don't know. Right, so we got the answer to this. There's no person. How is life? I heard your brother left for Twatterine to become a mouse. You should at least leave house. So, brother left Twatterine. Hyperdrive is his pet. His pet's name's Hyperdrive, right? Okay. So, okay, so the name, what's the name of the pet? So the name is Hyperdrive. Who taught you to fire a blast? Uncle, I think. Nice. We got it. Okay, we Puglet Burster, Puglet Model Armor. Can I put that armor on for myself, or am I not skilled enough? Yeah, I'm skilled enough, actually. Right. So, Castro, you can take on Castro. I don't know why I'm calling it Castro. Actually, is this armor better?
Ready?
Actually, that armor is actually better. Hang on.
What?
I think, yeah, that armor is actually better.
Uh-huh.
Because we just want armor I mean, obviously you don't want armor when you lock the force on that, but yeah, when you start using force powers. So does this guy get any? What's that guy? Oh shit! I was kind of shit. Actually, that reward. All right. I'll save the game because I don't want to do that puzzle again.
No problem.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right... No, I'm the one with the blaster point. You're a fool if you think you can... Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
My God, it's dangerous. Maybe you when it comes to my accuracy. Okay, we managed to beat AI. Nice, that's that bounty done. Okay, let's see, let's go. Nice neural implants. And let's see as well. Okay, I've done that. I should be today. Okay. YouTube bots really do like bots. I feel like YouTube bots come on my channel all the time, right? So ever since I put, ever since I put slow mode on, the YouTube bots have like, they've just gone. It's kind of weird. I think YouTube bots check if slow mode's on. If there's no, if slow mode is not on, they'll spam the chat. But if slow mode is on, they won't comment at all. I mean, some still will, but they must have some knowledge. There must be somebody that controls those bots to scan every website, scan every stream, or scan every video. And if it's like a slow mode or subscriber only mode or something like that, they won't really comment. We wish. I'm not going to put subscriber only mode. If we get to a position where, if we ever get to a position on YouTube that, like, I don't know, 10,000 subscribers, something like that, we're getting like, I don't know, 50 to 100 people watching my stream consistently, which will probably never happen. Let's be honest, it'll never happen. Unfortunately, my dream of becoming big on YouTube is fiction. It's never going to happen. It's unrealistic. And I just like to be honest. I don't like to lie. It's unrealistic. It's never going to happen. But if that ever did happen, then I'd probably put thingy mode on Leon. See, look at the ball, man. We think that's. I don't want to use cheats, but I can't hit anything but shit, man. The dual wield yet. I mean, dual wield's really overpowered later on in the game, but early in the game, something terrible.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came. Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rackles, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later. Hey, you've already shown me you're just being careful.
I can't ask questions.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll. Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits. We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the Undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator. Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush! The others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two, get out of here! I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there? I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have.
Well, he's got there.
He's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there. Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow. It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil. He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Okay.
You'd probably get more information from Gendar, the village leader, or maybe he'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing...
Okay.
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them. Well, I was born here for starters. My parents were outcasts, banished to the Undercity for some crime or other. They never really liked to talk about it. Everyone here is an outcast, or the descendants of one. It's tough down here, but we survive. I guess it's easier for me since I've never known anything different. Some of the people have given up all hope. They've become bitter and depressed, but most of us are good people, despite what our ancestors may have done. Gendar could probably tell you more, or maybe Rukil. You could talk to them if you want.
You know what?
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me.
Right, so I'm just going to say this. This might offend some people, but potentially, I don't care if it does, but the Undercity in this game does look like a beta map for stars, which I'm pretty sure everybody says that about this part of the game. This does look like a beta map, I'm sorry, but that's not the controversial thing. The controversial thing is the Undercity stuff. That's kind of that's actually kind of true what the British did. During
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too... I am Misala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
Well, that's what we should do, send all the criminals to
The villagers infected with the Ruggle disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Ruggles, we'll let them destroy each other. Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Ruggle disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Ruggles and attack them at any moment. I can't help the infected ones. They have to die so that the rest of the village can live. I accept this. If you think that makes me a coward, so be it.
Okay, we don't help them yet.
If you have questions, but despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help.
Nice. So we need to get some, we need to get the disease before we go in there. Not the disease, you know that.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you. Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes. Once I was honored for my wisdom. Over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she's gone too. No, not yet. I must be wary, careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself. My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Okay.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you. I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Okay.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can. We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations. Our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants. But somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and lonely bands of deadly rat ghouls. Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have. And maybe someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rookil. The oldest man in the village. He's a kind soul, but I'm afraid he's growing weary of this world. If you wish to speak to him, you can probably find him wandering about the village.
So we don't want to skip the dialogue too fast or that glitch will happen again. You've heard this already.
The Rackles are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us. Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity. Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers. There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, it would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures. Ask your questions, Upworlder. The Rackles are monsters.
Okay, we've got this already.
We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must ask your questions up. Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
Yeah.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help.
So he's not going to talk about the, the underground part.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Agir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals. If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters, and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff. Oh, you better ask Gendar. He's the spokesman for the... Gendar seems to think I should share the profits of my store with the whole village. He figures we're all in this together, so it should be share and share alike. But I'm the one who runs the store. I'm the one who makes the deals. The others just bring me salvage to trade with the Upworlders. Why should they get anything? Hey! You don't know what it's like down here. I have to claw and scrape to survive. Nobody else will look out for me. Gendar doesn't agree with my philosophy. He caught me hoarding supplies a while back. I figured I'd wait until food was scarce and then I could offer it to people who'd follow me instead of Gendar. Then I'd be the leader. But Gendar made me share my hoard. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around because of my store, though. Without it, this village wouldn't stand a chance. It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Right, let's see. So he's got one med kit, but he's got actually infinite med kits actually, antidote kits, which could be useful. Some nice battle armor, which I can't wear. Oh, it's too expensive actually. It ain't the best stuff. And some of the stuff's well cheap, man. Geez, that's so expensive for an implant. Virus here. Let's assume this. We've got some bizarre cards. Nah. see, you've already got crit. Shit. The Viper would let after crit. That's a bit safe. So we can upgrade these folks. So we have a higher chance of hitting them. Ah, I see.
Hurry, Hendar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hendar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time! I can't. The Rackles are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate! Hendar will die if he doesn't!
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rackles are so near. You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Why didn't you just run in there instead of just standing there? No, I can't do it. Just stand there while doing nothing. I can't do it. Castle. Easy things on top, man.
What? I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hendar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need?
That's the guy from earlier, but she's never always like.
I'm Trowan, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates, to see they're locked, to protect us from the rat ghouls. I just guard the gate. Goodbye, Upworlder.
Okay. Yeah, so this game you can't heal at all. You don't heal at all. It's not like Culture.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Backs won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you? It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery. Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you gotta figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then warned me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it. I don't know for sure. Those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z. It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulcar compound.
Okay. So now we got the.
What?
Alright, so let's see. Let's first things first. Let's put back some proper clothing. See what she's got first. So dexterity is quite high. Let's get intelligence up. so pretty much got skills. Demolition. Stealth. Really? Stealth. Stealth. Done.
Yes?
Right, let's save the game. We have got to be careful about the Xbox version of this because you only get the let's not save the game. Because you only get a certain amount of saves, which it seems like, because I think that's what blocks means. That's kind of scary, you know. You can only save the game so many times before you run out of them. The PC version, you get infinite saves. It's 20 hard game, so we don't want to use them all. 20.
Don't move! I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to. Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came. Mandalorians don't make threats. We make promises. But I'm just trying to give you a friendly warning. This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candace, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys. Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore. Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that. What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble. This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations. But I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs. But the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line. But lately, the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik would want first crack at them. But I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here. What are you, an off-world?
Okay, we've got this
Come on, boys, let's move out.
What are you, an off-world? Let's see. So what do we want to work on? So let's first thing work on treat injury, because we want to upgrade that, and upgrade on pursue, because we want to upgrade that. Then we'll upgrade, well, this is kind of pointless. We'll do demolition and we'll do security. Kind of sucks that's a cross-cast skill, actually. Sneak attack. Okay. What was that dual thing? Yeah, we want to get this. No, you want to work on whatever the dual thing is. That's really annoying. Where's a two-hand one? There's a two-hand one somewhere, isn't there? Yes. Spend the point on that. Get that upgraded. So we're using two-hand mail rounds. Because we really need to get the two hands upgraded because you see how badly we're hitting people. We're still missing every character. Let's get rid of all these raccoons. Get some XP out of this. No. Let's not fight all these. How do you like? That's case after. Carson, let's not fight them all. Good. I kind of need him to die anyway, that poison's gonna kill him.
Ready?
What?
Where I gave him like no health. Forever. So that's our first bit done. See if we can get these mines. Nice. Okay. So we can like see the map here. No, it's not. But this part of the game does look like a beta map. Like I think even if you're the biggest fan of this game, and I mean this is like my favorite game of all time, but I would say when it comes to like story wise, obviously gameplay wise, no. How good it's written, I'd definitely say this is top 5 games of all time. But when it comes to written games, obviously gameplay wise, probably not. Gameplay wise, it's it's probably like 1,000 worse games, but story wise, yes. Up there. So let's go to the crash pod because there's 2 outcomes you get to this crash pod scene, no matter what. The guy dies either way, no matter what you do. Like if you have the cure, I think he gets killed by something. But if you don't have the cure, obviously he gets turned into a raccoon. I know that's kind of spoiling and stuff, but come on, let's be real. It's kind of funny that the stream works no problem, but no one watches the stream now. Fucking time ago.
Help me.
And he even looks stubborn.
Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something wrong. Like some kind of hideous disease. No! No! I can feel it!
He just turns it out. They also actually look stubborn. It's kind of weird, it just turns into that, like, instantly. Got this. So it's found the first piece of paper, so we'll hand this one in, and it should spawn the next one in. And I think there's 2 in the sewers, if I remember correctly.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. You bring news of my apprentice? Have you... It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the promised land. You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rukil knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too. The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Paris, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born. Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there. Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location. Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery. Too many pieces are still missing. I'm afraid that only with all three journals, my grandfather's, my father's, and my apprentice's, will I be able to discover the location of the Promised Land. I will leave this journal with you for safekeeping for now. Perhaps it will aid you in your search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village.
Okay, so that's a new quest. So I think there might be another one that we're also, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're gonna just discover what's happening now.
I saw you talking with Rukil. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him. For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukil ever finds his Promised Land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
No, either.
Don't judge me. A learned a long time ago that if I want to survive down here, I've got to look out for number one.
Yes, sir.
The two explorers who went searching for the promised land might have found something. They might have found clues or evidence, just like Rukel's apprentice. They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers, and the 1 from Rukel's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the promised land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me. Don't be a fool! I'm the only one here who can pay you for those journals. Rukel has nothing. He won't be able to come up with any kind of reward. Once you have all 3 journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed? Yeah, okay. Look.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure. No, mate, this ain't the dark side play. Maybe one day, you know. Maybe one day, maybe like in a year or two. I think I did just say maybe in a year or so we'll do a dark side playthrough, you know? Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to replay these games that do have like multiple decisions and choices, but what decisions you can make. So maybe one day.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here? Security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the rock ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of rock ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with
They also changed the look of the stuff in the PG version. See, these stuff are right.
We should just stay in the upper city where we're in control. Was that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die. Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
Okay. So guys, you could have, kill those wackoos over there. You've done me a massive favour. But I guess it's a responsibility of me to kill them. There's much spice in his island. So that's another no. So cops were looking for. I think there is one more thing for the promised land somewhere in the office in here before we go into the sewers. Okay, this is Seth Patrol.
Let's go! You asked for this. Ready?
Yeah?
Yes?
This guy have I don't really want to use that one. Can I not look this stuff? Oh, it's this guy. So we get the answer. Nice. So. Okay. Okay. So that's just got the. Yeah. So that's the cure. We found not a cure, but you know what I mean. Something to make a cure. But we'll do that in a minute. I'm pretty sure there's one more body up here somewhere, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm checking near the crash site. Maybe there's only one down the bottom, maybe the other two spawn in the sewers. I can't remember at the top of my head. the exact location of each journal, but I haven't double check. Where we go down? Okay. Not this way, clearly. Can't even go down there, can we? No. Just 2003, 2003, 2003. We'll take the mic though. Yeah. Nah, I don't want breads. Regardless, that doesn't matter for now. I think we're gonna do this there. So let's pause the game, right? And can we go straight back to the... Yes, we can. Yes, let's go back to the hideout. Put that general this game up. Thanks to the frag grenade. Let's see, this guy steps in and we're in just reality shoot. Heavy combat suit, light battle armor. Nah, not special. Like you just buy him for his short shorts or one in. That's kind of funny. Anything I want to sell? You can sell that, it's kind of funny. Actually. I just thought that. Let's go back in here, because there's a workbench here, there's a workbench. I'm pretty sure there's a workbench in here. Yeah, it is. So I want to upgrade my items first. Never mind. Nah. Maybe my armor. I've got something to put on the armor actually. So that's going to increase the defense to 7. That's nice actually. Can he do the same? Nah, we don't have that. Let's put something on his gun, I suppose.
Hey there, what can I do? Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know? Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulgars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble. Hey, nobody said the Vulgars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulgars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold. Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulgars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulgar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat. The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulgar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just
stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know? He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really.
That's what they
Dixie
call
doesn't
it,
like to
Kashyyyk.
talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city. He was fleeing some kind of trouble. Doesn't much
Okay.
matter. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done. My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Yes, what's on your mind? You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss? I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period. Maybe so, but I've been betrayed before by people that, well, it just won't happen again, that's all. I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally. Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not. And I don't need all these questions. What I do need is to try and save the galaxy. That's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
You get so annoyed. He's like, stop asking me questions. You know, maybe just don't talk in the first place, you know? Maybe just be like me, when somebody, I don't know, starts asking me, like, Because I'm scared, that's why I get scared of a fleet commando. You know why you guys are scared of a fleet commando, but, I mean, still. Still impressive, like the use of the force. You know? He's very... So let's hand in this cure first, then we'll try some of the arena again. That'll probably be us for today. The first 25 minutes of stream are... I'll upgrade the link in the description when we're done, but it's in the chat right now.
Hey, Carr. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Tars compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, terrorists would rate pretty low. Prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Tars ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on their own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big C's my friend, not my babysitter. Jeez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
I don't have to listen to you, Carr. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the raccoon disease, of course. You have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there's enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities. Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the rat ghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I can afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs. I suppose I could give you a discount here at my shop, in addition to the credits and med packs. Other than that, there is really nothing else I can offer. I appreciate everything.
I'm thinking about what.
There are many who would have sold the
Right,
same
like,
to
say,
Prime Lord Davik for a much higher sum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Goodbye, and good health to you.
Okay, so he gave me only 50 credits. He gave me 2 med kits, but he did give me a
Welcome
discount.
to my medical facility. I even have a cure for the rat ghoul disease now, thanks to you. With the sample you've brought me, I've been able to extract hundreds of vials that will cure this horrible affliction. Of course, I sell them at a very reasonable price, just enough to cover the cost of processing the sample.
Okay, let's get the sample.
Of course, just step up.
Right, so let's see, it's expensive, mate. Okay, there it is, right, from 7. Let's buy that off him.
You blew it. If you brought that rat ghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. No, you had to go.
Yeah, you had.
You blew it.
You had to go from duty. I want to fake. Fuck you too, man. Alright, let's try the arena again. Let's try the arena since we've leveled up a little bit. See if we can do it. Just a wee bit, you know. See if we can get the arena and just done a little bit. If not, then no, I suppose. Then we'll try and kill those people inside the room. And then once we've done that, that'll probably be us what to do. Let's try the arena again. We should be a bit more leveled up now. Right. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
Okay, let's try this again. So, nice. No, man, what did you mess, man? Oh my god. Nice.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gerlon losing to a rookie! Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell!
Nice, but that's an easy one though. That was easy. That was kind of a waste of a, you know, energy shield, but regardless. You want to your returns and cover us with you should try when you're ready to fight. Okay. So we got a nice 200 credits there. Alright, let's see this again. We're going to be using a lot of those blocks up, but regardless. Okay, let's do this. Let's try this again.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger.
No. Let's. Here we go again. This is bad. Yeah, we're right on top of that. You have barely done any damage. Come on. I hate why you just miss like that. It's really, really irritating. Okay, walk into the mine. Never mind. We're done.
It's over.
Did I get it?
The fight is over. The mysterious stranger has won. Ice is knocked out cold. Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Nice. Did cheese it a little bit, but regardless.
Gerlon used to be one of the best in the game. Now he's barely better than all.
Moro's been around forever. I wonder if he ever thinks about retirement.
Yeah. Nice, so we have 300 credits. Let's save the game again. We actually kind of need, like, we need a decent amount of credits for later in the game. Again. Oh, let's try this again. Kill champion.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Turn the mic still there.
roll your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Morrow! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Okay, let's see. Finish this guy when I fight. So he wants to fight dirty. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, we're dead. We're dead. Useless. We're dead. He has a stupid knockout attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids. But there's always...
Okay, so let's not attack him instantly. Because it'd be a waste. Really? Oh, really, man? Fuck's sake. It just knocks me out. Oh, that's annoying. I hate people that do that, man. I hate that attack. Yes. If the game does glitch out, we will end the stream.
Ladies
I'm
and
gonna keep
gentlemen,
trying.
a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young
Yeah,
kids
it's
that
not like
there's
skip
always
this.
some...
Kind of annoying you can't skip that dialogue. Where's the land mine, man? I have them somewhere. My mind's disappeared. The game just scammed me and took away my mines. Fucking has. That's no. What? That's bullshit, man. The game literally just got rid of my mind. Look up bullshit. That's bullshit, man. Literally. Really? Oh, there we are. Oh, really did. I'm fucking dead. Oh, this guy's so annoying. It's not hard, it's just the fact that he just stun locks you like that.
Ladies and... He's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids that... But there's always some...
No, no, no! I wanted to push down the main, not that. For fuck's sake, you know what I mean? Please can't stun yourself. I'm fucking dead. This guy's so irritating. This guy's actually really, really annoying. He can just stun you like that. We'll get it done. We'll get it done eventually.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids that... But there's always some young...
Okay. So, let's think something. Let's put the energy shield on. Let's put, First things first, let's walk into this. Do we can even see wheat? I knew we have a strength somewhere. Come on. Mate, we can't be having these types of misses. We're dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously, man. This guy is so irritating.
Ladies and... He's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids that... But there's always...
Yeah. Nope. It's so annoying the second it targets him. Go away. It does that. So let's use this, right? Try this again. Go. Go on, walk into that. Quite annoying it does that in console, like it just keeps going back. And we got the wrong attack one. Place it down quick enough. Come on. Nah, man. Nah, forget this. We'll do it. We need to get more shit first. Fuck it, I'm just gonna extreme. You know what? Fuck it. Nah, man. It's not working out. It's not working out fighting him, man. We're gonna need to get a lot of level or so first before we can fight him. It's just not working, Chief. It's not working. I just talked.
Hey there. What can I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taurus. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuck inside a packing crate in a star freighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game. Hey, you don't know what it's like. You need those skills here in the lower city. Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
Okay, so that's pretty much gonna be done on the stream. But before we end it, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna waste a few minutes. We're gonna go down to the bomb. So let's talk. We're gonna talk about when we're about to end this. We'll talk about what the plans are. So I am going to stream tomorrow. I made my decision that we're going to continue with Saints Row 1 tomorrow because there might be a who the fuck is taking the sweet ass time to get here.
Yes?
Anyway, so yeah, we'll be doing it tomorrow because, as I said, there's a chance we might not be able to stream it all next week. There is a small possible chance I might not be able to stream it all next week. Well, if I do stream, I have to stream much later in the day, like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, which is fine if I.
Hey, Carth, can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you. Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Carth.
Well, that's no big deal. I know it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that? Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Carth. For an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Oh, wow, but sure. No, it's this way, this is the way. No, these look like the buttons, actually. I'll be down. Jeez, I still get confused in this map. Towers is the most confusing bit. If you don't like towers, I can understand. If you really don't like the towers part of this game, I could understand, but next stream will 100%, I'm pretty sure, we complete the towers part of this game. I mean, this is a playthrough, so I am taking my time with the game, like if I've played the game before, I know all the dialogue and all the decisions, but obviously for playthrough reasons, I am taking my time.
This elevator is off limits. Only it's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one. Well, why didn't you say so? Everything seems to be in order. Just be careful down there. Those swoop get.
Shit, where's the getting dead? Okay. As I said, yeah, there might be a chance we can't stream it all next week, but regardless, even if we can stream next week, it's only gonna be channels. Time, I think. Careful with here. No, I do not want to engage them.
You asked for this. God, how'd you like that?
Pretty sure they have automatic turrets that just carry against them. Alright, what do I want? Let's see. So what's the mission level? Let's do treat injury because do demolition and we'll do awareness. Feet. The weapons. Add bonus attack. Yeah, sure. So that's mission done.
Yes.
Okay. Get a wee bit of health. In fact, no, we don't need health. We can use the medic for that. Then we continue to the main story. Continues again tomorrow. Oh, that's a big glitch. Not tomorrow, so we'll most likely be continuing this on Tuesday. Tomorrow we'll hopefully continue our playthrough of Saints Row. Then I can't stream on Monday no matter what happens. Even if some weird reason they do come up at like 7, 8 in the morning or something, I've got to do stuff Monday afternoon regardless. So there'll be no stream no matter what on a Monday. And as I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm not sure, but I hope I can stream those days. Hopefully I can at least stream for 1 or 2 of those days. Then on Friday, I can't stream on next Friday at all.
Back again? Is there something else you
And I like to do more streams when my family's on holiday, but
Back again?
oh yeah, I need to.
Your offer is generous, Upworlder, but the serum is useless to us now. The villagers infected with the rat ghoul disease have been quarantined beyond this gate. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected one... I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworlder, but if the infected ones have already tried...
Please, help us. We're infected with the rat ghoul disease. At any moment we could... No! This cannot be...
Man, you keep messing every hit. Maybe one day when I can start hitting them, you know, that would be nice.
Please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want it. You have a cure. Please, give it to me. Quickly, before it's too late. Quickly. I must inject it before it's too late. Yes. I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod. Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it when we were attacked by the rat ghouls and infected.
I didn't know
I'd
this
tell you
was
more
here.
if I
Tried
could,
that
but
there.
our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you have done.
Nice.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts. But you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give you, but we outcasts have nothing. All I can offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
Okay. Wanted to hear anyway. Went on a wee bit longer than I thought, so it doesn't matter. Regardless, so here's what we're going to do. So here's the plan of action. So I'm going to explain really quick. I know I was just explaining like 10 minutes ago, but I'm going to explain really quick. So tomorrow, I'm going to stream on the weekend. I've been with the session to stream on the weekend because there's a possible chance we might not be able to stream it all next week. And I think I might, and if we don't get a chance to stream it all next week, well, we can only get one stream next week. I'll make a deal. I'll stream over next weekend as well. But if we do get a chance to do 3 streams, I won't stream next weekend. But that's the plan. I wish. Normally, I don't stream on the weekends anyway. It's not normal for my type of content and my type of viewership. Well, that's another reason why viewership's down as well. Plus, I think it's also got to do with the games I'm streaming on the channel. They just don't attract viewership. It's kind of sad, but it's the truth. Unfortunately, it's the ultimate truth. The games that I'm doing on the channel just nah. So I know viewership's down and now. I know that, and I do acknowledge that viewership has been completely down in the last 2 months. But it's just going to keep continuing for the rest of this month because I don't actually have really any special games this month. Then next month, no next month, yeah, next month viewership will probably start coming back up again because next month we're going to be doing a little bit more. We're going to be bringing back Civil Life series, so I should bring viewership up a bit. And start bringing viewership, just a bit up. Maybe we'll get some new subs as well. I don't really expect to get any growth this month. If we get growth this month, I'm really happy and I'm really gratitude because I want to expand the content. I always have wanted to do this, and I want to do this nice and early on, and I do. And I know it's making me, and I know it's not. The algorithm fucking hates me. The algorithm hates my YouTube channel. The YouTube algorithm will never ever recommend my channel ever. It's just the way I do content. It's just never gonna work. But that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I tell you one thing, chat. I tell you one thing. If I could stream it, I mean, if there was a platform I really do hope they update the Odyssey thing and Rumble and that, so where if it goes on YouTube, it gets uploaded to those platforms as well. Because if that's the case, we might have a better chance of growing. Now, I don't really. The only problem with Odyssey and Rumble is YouTube's fucking awful. YouTube is awful at recommending stuff. Those platforms are worse. They're good platforms if you're established. If you're established, those platforms are absolutely amazing. And Twitch, don't touch Twitch. See if you're not established, don't touch Twitch. That's why I will never stream on Twitch. I've streamed on Twitch a couple of times in the past. You just don't get any views. You get no views at all. You could stream popular games as well. I did some popular games on Twitch. No views. Nah, nothing at all. No views at all. Plus, I prefer YouTube's community because I think YouTube's community is a bit more aggressive, a bit less, a bit more how may I say this? Older, a bit more mature, a bit less TikTok generation. There are TikTok generations on YouTube, but I would say Twitch is worse when it comes to stuff like that. And it's sad that I'm actually considered part of that generation, but I don't use those platforms. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, regardless, because I like to play these older games, and I'm somebody that's young. I'm somebody that didn't really play the N64 and the PlayStation 1 much, but because I wasn't born then, but played those games years later and I really enjoyed them. I'm somebody that respects the legacy of gaming, and we will always continue playing older games on the channel just because it's the way it is. Plus, older games do better than newer games, with the exception of less popular games. But I'm kind of surprised this playthrough is doing pretty bad on the channel because it is a Star Wars game. Star Wars games do tend to do popular, but we've not done a Star Wars game on the channel since the Force Unleashed. We did the Force Unleashed. I think it was last year we did the Force Unleashed. I believe it was last year we did the Force Unleashed channel. It's been a long time. No, it was Star Wars Battlefront 2 actually. It was Star Wars Battlefront 2, 2005. That was the last Star Wars game we played. That was quite a while ago. But regardless, so next week, hopefully, there's going to be a max of 3 streams next week during the week. And hopefully I can do all 3 of them. But there might be 2, there might be 1, there might be 0. But that's why I'm going to stream tomorrow, because we're going to make it up. We're going to make it up by doing some more content. But regardless, viewership's down anyway. But my plan is every month I want to try and do this. And I looked at it myself. I want to try to do some minimum of 15 streams a month. At least. A minimum of 15 streams a month. And a max of I don't know, 30. If I decide to stream every single day. But how many days in a month? There is... Usually every 4 weeks month, so about 20 odd streams a month. Yeah, plus the other 4, plus the other days. So we could probably get about 20 streams on a month. At the absolute at the most I've had a stream on the weekends, and I just streamed every single weekday, but it's impossible to stream every single weekday. But regardless, so that's us. Yeah, I'm just repeating myself over and over and over again. I don't know if anybody else has this problem. I mean, it does work for certain people. You can repeat yourself over and over again, but unfortunately, I'm not very, you know, how may I say this type of word, minded. So before we do end this, of course, if you want to see like the first 25 minutes of the stream, I've got part 2 on the channel right now, which I'm not going to show because I don't think I actually have to save. Yes, and I'll update the link in the description, but it's in the chat right now anyway if anybody is leaving. But anyway, I will see you all next time. So peace out.